What it do? It's your boy Mose, and welcome back to the channel. We got another video in the series that I like to call the checkup. That's right, we checking up and we checking in with all 32 NFL teams. Guess what? It done got real. Training camp done started. 3 teams is already in the thick of it. The other 29 teams get to start as of tomorrow, July 27th. We one step closer to NFL football. We one step closer to week 1. I'm excited. I know you excited. So let's not waste no more time. Let's jump right into this video. We going to LA. I'm not happy about this. Just saw my brother the other day talking all kind of trash. See a Rams. We both from Philly, by the way. Born and raised in Philly. Neither one of us Eagles fan. But somehow, as sibling rivalry would have it, he's a Rams fan, I'm a 49ers fan. We fought as kids growing up, and we still fighting today because he a Scrams fan. And you know I'm talking to him right now. But y'all gonna get dogged this year. Maybe, I don't know. We gotta see, depending on what's going on with our quarterback situation. If Jimmy healthy, we got y'all. If y'all gotta play against Trey, I don't know. Long as that offensive line can hold up against AD, Trey might do something dirty to y'all. I don't know, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. It'll be another great year between my brother and I. But we going over the Rams. Let's talk about some of the losses, some of the additions. We'll take a look at the starting lineups. Not a lot of changes for this team, but let's take a look at what we got. As far as losses, biggest loss, Jared Goff. Is it a loss? I don't know. I mean, it's a loss because he's no longer there, but is it a loss from a production franchise quarterback standpoint? I don't think so. I would have rather him stay because I like playing against Jared Goff. You know, he helped us win a lot of time. Matt Stafford is a little bit better, but I think we could take his number 2. Listen, all of these jabs is really not at the Rams fans, but I mean, if y'all want to take it as I'm choosing violence today, that's whatever. These jabs is towards my brother. So any jabs throughout the video, they towards my brother, okay? But if y'all want to take it too, what's up? What's poppin'? We get cracked. What's good? I'm with all the smoke. Anybody in the NFC West. That goes for the Cardinals and the Seahawks. All of y'all, I'm with the smoke. But I digress. Jared Goff is a loss. Now this is a big loss, which I'm cool with because I like what he did for this defense. Safety John Johnson, no longer with the Rams. Appreciate that. DT Michael Brockers, he was a force. He wasn't a world beater. He wasn't Aaron Donald, but he was a force and he was able to get some stuff off, because Aaron Donald opened up some things for him. So I'm cool with that. Samson Ebukam, he did the right thing. He knew what he had to do. He had to lead the Scrams and come over to the Niner game. So now he's going to be hounding that Rams offense just like he used to do in practice. And he's going to be racking up sacks for the Niners. Appreciate him for doing that. That's a smart young man right there. Tight end Gerald Everett no longer there. And then they lose center Austin Blythe, who I believe went to the Chiefs. I got to double check that, I'm not sure. Now, over to the additions. Obviously, we talked about Jared Goff. Rams made a trade, send Goff to Detroit, get Matthew Stafford. I think they like him just because he's a little bit older. He's a veteran. He does have a stronger arm. He has the pedigree of a winning quarterback. He plays through pain. He plays while he's hurt. Is he a winner? He might be, he might not be. We haven't yet been able to see it because he was in such an awful organization in Detroit. So we have to see what he's able to do with a better organization that has more pieces around him. He has a top-notch defense, or at least top-notch players on the defense that make a difference. And now he's got a coach and an offensive scheme where he can get it done. But he's got to prove. Add wide receiver Deshaun Jackson. He came back home. He's from the LA area. Had to go back home. I think this is more than likely his last rodeo, maybe not his last season, but I don't think he'll be on another team after this, maybe another couple of years, and Deshaun will hang it up. They add punter Corey Bojorquez, and then because there wasn't much addition from a free agent standpoint, I just added Darius Williams and Leonard Floyd because they were free agents, but they were able to be re-signed by this Rams team. I think those two are valuable pieces for this defense. Darius Williams, especially opposite Jalen Ramsey. He showed up and showed out last year. So to be able to bring him back and shore up that second cornerback spot is a big deal. And you obviously need another pass rusher. It can't be all on Aaron Donald's shoulders. Leonard Floyd stepped up last year also. I think he does have more room to improve and grow and get better. But when you got a team sitting 3 and 4 people at Aaron Donald, you have a lot of one-on-one and you can take advantage of those matchups. So they were able to keep him in a Rams unit as well. All right, let's take a look at this offense. We're going to start Matthew Stafford, quarterback, obviously. Starting running back is going to be Darnell Henderson. Unfortunately, Cam Akers suffered the torn Achilles while he is a division rival. As a person, as a former player, I never want to see somebody get hurt. Don't wish injury on any player. This is their livelihood. This is what they love to do. This is what they do to provide for their family. And him tearing his Achilles sucks for the young kid. I did like him as a running back. Loved his speed, loved his elusiveness. And I thought he was going to take that step forward and really grab a hold of this starting running back job. Unfortunately, he tore his Achilles. So much love and respect to Cam Akers, wishing him a speedy recovery. But that slides Darnell Henderson back into the starting role. In front of those guys, we got Andrew Whitworth, the wily old veteran. He's still playing at a high level at that left tackle spot. I expect him to continue to do the same, but I also expect a returning Nick Bosa to show the old man why he might be ready to hang them things up. Next to him at left guard, we got David Edwards, starting center. Now taking over that role, I believe, will be Brian Allen. Maybe they have some other guys on the roster, but I don't think anybody supplants Brian Allen as a starting center for this offense. At right guard, we have Austin Corbett, and at right tackle, we have Rob Havenstein. This offensive line is solid, especially at the tackle positions in Austin Corbett. My area of concern would be that middle to left side. Brian Allen, David Edwards, how are these two going to hold up, especially in a division that's known for pass rushers? You got the 49ers defensive line, which is top notch. Cardinals have added J.J. Watt. The Seahawks, for some odd reason, always seem to have a good defensive line. It may not be the same this year, but how are those two guys going to hold up on a 17-game season on this offensive line? I think the offensive line is going to be a big piece, whether Matthew Stafford is successful. Obviously, there are just going to be things that he's going to be able to do in games he's going to be able to win just because of Sean McVay's system and the weapons that he has. But that offensive line is going to be key, I think. And it's those two positions, that center and that left guard position, is where we might see some issues. Weapons on the outside, at tight end, we got Tyler Higbee. Not a big fan, but I think he can be serviceable in this offense. Plus, the ball is going to be going to these three dudes on the outside: Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, Deshaun Jackson. We got speed, we got route running, we got strong hands, ability to run after the catch. This may not be the greatest show on turf, but this offense is going to be pretty good. And again, that's depending on if the offensive line of this unit is a strength or a weakness. Moving over to the defense, not too many changes, but there are a few starting in front. AD 99, don't really got to say much about him. He is who he is. He's a monster, and it's undeniable. He's still the best defensive player in this league. And you just got to find a way to minimize his impact, but he's going to impact the game. You're not going to eliminate him. You just got to find a way to minimize his impact as much as possible. But he's going to do something to hurt you. No Michael Brockers. So now we have Ashawn Robinson, a man in the middle, and then our other defensive end position in this 3-4. We have Sebastian Joseph Day. Linebackers, we have Justin Hollins, Micah Kaiser, Kenny Young, and the aforementioned Leonard Floyd. I like Micah Kaiser. I like Kenny Young. They're athletic linebackers. But are they somebody you have to scheme for and necessarily be afraid of? No, I don't think so. Definitely gonna have to scheme for Leonard Floyd, especially with Aaron Donald on the opposite side. You know AD is gonna command attention, so that means Leonard Floyd is gonna have a bunch of opportunities. You may have to leave a tight end in or a running back in the chip while that offensive line is trying to double or triple team Aaron Donald. But you definitely wanna watch out for this guy. Secondary, Jalen Ramsey, best corner in the league. Don't really gotta say much about it. Darius Williams played very well opposite him. We got Jordan Fuller taking over for John Johnson at free safety. And then we got Taylor Rapp at strong safety. Safety is going to be a concern. Corners I'm not worried about. Safety is going to be a concern. Taylor Rapp is still young and still growing and developing. Not worried about his physical abilities, more worried about his mental abilities, his football IQ, and the way he processes things on the football field in real time. I said that very fast. So I want to see if he just improves on that area of his game a little bit this year. Again, Jordan Fuller, young, not too many reps, thrust into a starting role. Obviously, he played at Ohio State, so the football pedigree is there. But can he do it at this level? Can he do it against NFL quarterbacks, NFL offensive coordinators who are scheming to take advantage of his inexperience? It's yet to see. But with Aaron Donald and Leonard Floyd rushing passer, quarterbacks may not have a lot of time to pick on him way back there at the safety position. So that's gonna wrap it up for the scrams. Listen, if y'all know who my brother is, if y'all see my brother, just tell him to just let it go. Like, y'all gonna be okay, but y'all not beating us. Y'all not winning the division. So, I mean, I just call it how I see it. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed any part of this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. It does me a favor, it does you a favor, because it tells me what you guys like, what you guys don't like, and then I can, coordinate my content and curate my content so that it's appeasing to you guys, but also something that I like to do as well. So we gotta find a happy balance. But if you like this video, smash that thumbs up for me. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate your time and attention. If you can do 2 more favors for me, just 2 itty-bitty favors. That's all I'm asking. Just hit that subscribe button, take another 2 seconds, hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time new content drops right here at Mo's News. You can hit me up on all my social media accounts. If you want to talk about this video, if you want to talk about another player who you think can be vying for a starting role in training camp, a player that I may not have mentioned, hit me up on my social media accounts. Let me know. I'll link those in the description. I love interacting with you guys. Again, all the interactions and comments and dialogue back and forth has been positive and respectful. I love that. I appreciate you guys for that. And let's just keep it up, man. Let's talk ball. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to Mo's News. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.